Do you think this opportunity for you fighting in the UFC is coming a little later than you expected?
I felt like I could have been challenging for this title for a long time, you know. When I'm sitting watching, Kenny Florian and Sean Shirk fighting for a title, I felt like I've been ready then, you know. 2010 when I beat Aoki, then, I felt like I could have, fought, BJ for the title. I felt like I could have been, fighting for that a long time and banging with these guys for a long time. And I feel like I've stayed relevant, along with these guys who have been up and down. Someone like Roger Huerta, who was all up there. I was here before him, and I lasted before him, and yeah, so a lot of time. But I still feel youthful. I still feel like I've been on top of my game. I still feel like I've been training. I'm trying to improve. You know what I mean, more and more, and and I feel like it right now is a good time.
Do you think if you had a fight that defines you as a fighter, would be the Calgary fight?
I mean, there's a lot of fights, the first time I fought Clay Guida, I thought that was a good defining moment. My comeback against Josh Thompson was a defining moment. When I beat Aoki on CBS was a defining moment for me as well. And yeah, and taking a year layoff, everyone's talking about my layoff. I came back and smashed Kawajiri, so.
In any way, do you feel like this one fight could kind of either legitimize or delegitimize everything you've done up to this point? Because I think everybody's always said, yeah, Gilbert's great, but he hasn't done it in the UFC.
100%. I think there's a lot of people who know what's up, like my peers that know I've accomplished a lot, and people who've been around the sport a long time. A lot of journalists really know what's up, but yeah, to the common fan, I'm 0-0, and your Octagon record is what kind of stands out the most. Someone like Shogun didn't get respect until he won the UFC title, and he lost to Forrest Griffin on his first one here, and people were really cruel to him. You know what I mean? It was pretty effed up, if you ask me. But he's done a lot, and he came back and proved it. No biggie, but yeah, that's how people perceive it sometimes.
So do you kind of feel like in this fight you're fighting not only for today, but you're fighting almost to when you look back at legitimate, if you come and win the championship, everything that you've done before, in a sense, looks more impressive.
I think not for myself, but I'm fighting for myself. I'm fighting for this one fight, but I'm just saying how people are going to perceive. I'm not fighting for how people perceive. I just know how people are going to perceive me. You know what I mean? If I win, it legitimizes everything. If I don't, it won't. But do I know in my heart what I've done? What have I accomplished? Of course, I will always know that.